everyone, welcome back to Cotton Needs a Homestead. I hope everybody is doing well. It is me, Jen, and today we are going to dive into an anti-MLM Reacts video. This one is on a Monat Rep telling us how we should start our month strong. And before we get into that, we have our favorite guest, Igor, right? Iglet. And remember, Igor's getting on in years. She's going to be 11. Oh, aren't she a sweet kitten? So if you could like and subscribe, we're so close to hitting 100 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure she'd love that. Boop, 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 boop. Are you done yet? Are we done? Now she's confused. I love you. Go away. I just instantly Igor fluff. Woo! It's like confetti for crazy cat ladies. Anyways, let's get into this. And I'm not going to tell you who they are or even show the video. The audio, in my opinion, is good enough.
Giving me for all the feedback you've been giving me on social media. I am loving it, and I'm so glad it's helping so many of you. Today's episode is my tips and tricks on how to start the month strong and how to plan for a successful month. So, first thing is first. The first thing I focus on every single month, and it should be the first thing we should all be focusing on every single month, is becoming active with our 200 personal volume points. Remember that you can get these 200 personal volumes by placing...
I'm going to slow her down a bit. I was watching a video where the speaker was a little slow. And she's talking fast, I feel.
VIP orders, retail orders, or if you purchase anything for yourself. These 200 personal volume points must be done latest by day 2 of the month. That's the rule I give myself. Your ultimate goal is become active right away. So some of the things I do to become active right away is, if I have a VIP's flagship coming up, maybe on the 5th or the 7th or the 4th, I ask if she would like to receive it on the 2nd of the month with our brand new OFY product. I don't put it on the 1st because I like to know what product, what OFY options to give her. For those of you that don't know what OFY is, it's our only for you product. It's the free product that our VIPs get when they place flagship orders. So, one of the things I do is I check if I have any upcoming flagships, 5, 6, 7, 4, any of those days. I ask them if they want to move it up to the 2nd. Also, I schedule my own flagship for the 2nd. As soon as I see what the OFY is, I pick a product that I don't have, or maybe one that I'm running low on. If you guys don't have the OFYs of the month and you can schedule a flagship, I highly encourage you to schedule it because you want to have that product.
Again, it's another one of those selling. I mean, she's doing outside customer sales, which I will give her that, but at the end of the day, she is then having to buy her own product for herself, if you heard that a bit earlier.
Product all month long to showcase it. This is the product that your customers will get for free. So you want to talk about it, show how you use it, whatever the case may be with that product. So I schedule a flagship almost every month for myself just because I can never get enough of the products, but that's something you guys can consider too to get your 200 personal volume points by the 2nd of the month. After that's done, your next focus is to get your 500 personal volume points by the 5th, okay? The highest your PV will ever have to be all the way for SCD is 500. Now, that does not mean we stop there. but it does mean we try to get those 500 points as soon as possible. I give myself until the 5th of the month. That's 100 points a day. That's very, very doable. And how do I do that? I message all my VIPs every month, checking in on them, wishing them a happy, in this case, May, and letting them know the free products they can choose from. Are you looking to place an order this month? These are the free products we have. Is there something you're running low on? Is there something new you want to try? Especially if I know they love a certain OFY, let's say like the micellar shampoo, and it's back, I text them right away. And I'm like, girl, the micellar is back. Let me know what you would like to order so we can get that for you. So text all your VIPs and post.
This is something that actually bugs me about some of these MLMs that do like limited product releases. It's like some people might completely stock load, especially if it's a popular product. Why not just, carry it all the time? I mean, I understand like things like pumpkin spice, they're seasonal, but this micellar shampoo, like if it was by another company and it was popular, they would probably just, keep it, all year round, and you don't have to freak out and buy a whole bunch at one time and pray that they're going to re-release it again.
Post on Instagram about the different OFY products. So guys, this month if you become my client, you can get this micellar shampoo for free, this, curl refreshing spray for free, or when you become my client this month, you can pick a free product from these 3 options. So make sure you're posting, going heavy on social media the first couple of days, talking about the OFY options, talking about our VIP program, so that hopefully you can get 2 or 3 new VIPs and get those 500 personal volume points out of the way within your first 5 days. These are deadlines that you should give yourself and stick to them. Don't make them optional. Make them a habit, and every month they will happen without you even noticing. Okay, next thing is you need to have clear what your goal for the month is. So, what rank are you trying to achieve? And that shouldn't be your only goal. So let's say you're going for MMB. Clearly, MMB is your rank, but what else? If you're going for MMB, you should up that group volume. Instead of stopping at 5,000, try to hit MMB with 7,000. Okay? How many market partners are you looking to recruit? 5 maybe? Okay. 5 VIPs? Okay. All of these are goals that you're writing down that you have clear. Come May 1st. I know we're behind, but I'm filming this before. The first of every month, you should have your goals written down. MMB rank with 7,000 points, 5 new market partners, 5 new VIPs. Maybe right now that we're in the process of qualifying for Dominican Republic, maybe, qualify for that first tier. Have your goal written down and ready. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break down our goal. So whatever your group volume or downline volume goal is, you're going to divide it by the amount of days in the month minus 1. So I always leave 1 day out. So May has 31 days. Instead of dividing 7,000 by 31, let's do 5,000 to keep it simple for our MMBs. Instead of doing 5,000 divided by 31, you're going to do 5,000 divided by 30. Because that last day of the month, no one should be scrambling for points. So if we do 5,000 divided by 30, that's 167 points a day. You need to stay on top of this, guys. Like, I'm so big on this. On day 3, if you're a little bit behind, I say like, hello, you're behind. And, some girls think I'm crazy. Like, come on, Joe, it's only the 3rd. But no, we're already starting to build a habit of being behind. So we will be behind the whole month, and then you will miss your rank. So very important that you divide whatever goal you have by the amount of days in the month.
As you can tell, they're very big on having to keep your rank. Like all companies. This is Monat, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier. I can't remember. Thank you, Government of Canada.
Minus 1, and that you are looking at that every single day to see your progress, and that you're communicating with your team. Like, if you guys are running behind as a team, like, guys, what are we doing? Also, break down the goal for your girls. So if you're going for MMB, you need 2 MMPs. If you're going for Market Mentor, you need 2 MMBs, and so on and so forth. Make sure they're doing the same thing you're doing. If you're going for MMP, you divide 1,200 divided by 30. These are how many points you need a day. You need 2 girls minimum to do your business. 300 personal volume points. Break it down for your team so you guys are all on the same page.
So just remember that you could be underneath someone who's telling you, hey, I want to rank up to this rank. I need you to rank up to this. So again, you can't succeed in these companies without people underneath you. I mean, the way she's talking is very clear. You need so many BMV, whatchamacallits, MB5s, MK Ultra 87 B52s. I don't know anymore. All these, MLM terms are starting to get so confusing. Let's let her confusing. Continue.
And if everyone in your organization is tracking points daily, you guys will all always be ahead. You wouldn't even be on track. You will always be ahead. Next, we're going to set up weekly.
Sorry, I just had like a mental aside for a moment that I needed to actually let out right now. The whole tracking points in my head all of a sudden reminded me of my mom in Weight Watchers and how they're always like, oh, you need to track the points in Weight Watchers. I know it's got nothing to do with this, but it just for a moment reminded me of Weight Watchers. I don't know why.
Goals, a goal by the 15th, and obviously your ultimate goal we already wrote down. Your final rank, your number of enrollments, number of VIPs. But weekly goals and 15th goal. So by the 15th, everyone should be re-ranked to their previous rank. Okay, that should be a non-negotiable. Everyone's goal by the 15th should be to re-rank, but also to be obviously halfway to your new goal. But let's break down your enrollments. Let's say you want 5 market partners.
Make sure that you hit everything you need to keep your rank. And then the next 15 days, it sounds like we're going to try to go for that rank that we need to rank up to. So this person could rank up. Because remember, it's your business. You run it the way you want it to. If you want to be that, I'm just going to keep going.
Partners, by the 15th, you should have at least 3. If you want 5 VIPs, by the 15th, you should have at least 3. So that kind of gives you an idea of how fast you should be working and how strong you should be working these first 2 weeks. Then we're going to fill up our calendar, okay? At the beginning of the month, I love for you guys to schedule 4 potential calls in your calendar hosted by you. 4 potential calls is once a week. So pick, do you want to do one alone? Do you want to do one with your silent, with your upline, with your downline? But have these dates written down from the first of the month, okay? Even the potential call for the 28th of the month, you already have it written down, you already have it planned. You want to fill up your schedule. You will also set up at least 8 lives on Instagram. Guys, that's 2 lives per week. That is so doable. You will also schedule 8 lives on Instagram. That is 2 lives per week. That is extremely doable, but have them written down, already planned. And this doesn't mean you can't do more. You will do more. You should do more. But minimum, you have those 8 already pre-scheduled. And lastly, power.
If you guys ever wonder why it's like, oh my God, why do they go on live every single day on Instagram? This is why. I mean, there's some, good in it, but I think you shouldn't do it every day. The idea of doing it twice a week sounds so much better than doing it every single day, if you know what I mean. It just, my God, could you guys listen to my, boring life every single day if I went on live? My God, you guys would want to shoot yourselves. Let's continue.
Hours. You will schedule 4 power hours, 1 per week. You will have this already scheduled by the first of the month. You will do a power hour at the beginning of each week or at the middle of each week. Minimum 4 already scheduled. Again, this does not mean you won't do more. This means these are the 4 that you have, and then you can add on as you see necessary. Okay? Also, you're going to communicate with your upline and with your downline what your goal for the month is. You're going to vocalize it, you're going to share it, you're going to ask for support, maybe ask your upline for tips, let her know, look, I'm going for market mentor, I want you to hold me accountable. Maybe you can be part of 2 of my team calls this month. Let your girls know, guys, as a team, we're going for market mentor. I want to show you guys what's possible. Once I get there, you guys are going to, be one step closer to getting there. As a team, we have to do this. We have a goal of 30,000. Communicate. Communicate with your upline, communicate with your downline. Vocalize your goals. Even on Instagram, guys, I'm going for a huge promotion this month. I'm going for MMB. It's the first leadership rank of the company. I want to bring you guys along with my journey. I'll update you as soon as I hit it, whatever the case may be. Don't be scared of vocalizing it, because if you're scared of vocalizing it, that means you have doubt in your mind that you can achieve it. So vocalize it, let everyone know, and let everyone know what you are doing to get there. Okay? Recruit, 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 recruit. Never stop recruiting. That should be your plan for every month, okay? So remember how I said plan.
You don't have to recruit in this business. It's not about recruiting. Just went on recruit. Like, I don't know. Who does something like this? I don't know. Oy. By the way, this person is like really high up there. She's like senior, whatever the frack you need to be up in like the top of this company. It's yeah.
Minimum 5, 7, 10, 15, 3, whatever it is that you want to recruit. Try to do that early in the month. As soon as you get your 500 PV, recruit. Why? Because you want to give your new girls and guys more time to hit their first rank. So we cannot leave recruitment behind. For my girls going for leadership ranks, you cannot turn it to management mode and just manage everyone. You cannot forget to recruit. And you cannot forget to recruit early in the month. If the company gives us an incentive for recruitment that month, you guys better be shouting it out on social media every day, all day, until this incentive is over.
Okay. How is that not a pyramid scheme? Sorry for raising my voice, but it's just, if the company's giving an incentive to recruit, isn't that a pyramid scheme? Isn't the incentive to sell product? Like, I don't know, God, people reach bonuses for, selling so many things, on the phone and things like that. And they don't have to recruit. I believe Cece Suarez is a great example. I believe she does that with her sales job. I'll link her channel below. She's a great content creator. But this one just... Sorry. This is just like a perfect example. FTC... Please shut Monat down. I really hope somebody is investigating Monat, especially after this.
Also, write down what you are sacrificing. Write down what you are changing. Write down what you are adding to your routine, okay? Reflect on the month prior. What could you have done differently? What could you have done better? What worked and what didn't work? Every month we should have at least one thing we're sacrificing, okay? One thing we're giving up. One thing we're doing less of or more of to get us to our goals. And read that every day. I said I would sacrifice Netflix this week. This month. I said I would sacrifice going to bed at 8:30 p.m. and instead I'm going to go to bed at 10 to get in one extra call or one extra training video. What am I adding? I am adding religiously 1 hour of personal development every day and taking notes. I am adding that I want to be more active on my group chat.
It sounds like you're taking time freedom away from your life in order to run your business. Like, I'm just going to give an example. Like, my boss, Anna, bless her, I love her to pieces. If Anna was to all of a sudden call me up and be like, hey, Jen, I need you to, sacrifice, a few hours of sleep to get more relines done, I'd probably tell her to go frack off. Because first off, I'm going to injure myself because I do a physical job. And also, if she were to tell me to stop watching, Netflix or Amazon Prime, I would like punch her. I'm like, listen, Scully and Mulder time is Scully and Mulder time. Let me watch X-Files. I do not care if I can act out every single episode at this point. I want to watch X-Files.
Chats. I need to be more active on social media. When I'm active, I'm good, but I'm not active every day. So make a list, okay? Reflect on what you did the month prior. What can you change? What can you do more of? What can you do less of? What are you sacrificing? Without sacrificing, you will not have any results, okay? Read your goals every day. Track your progress every day. Track your girl's progress every day, and read every day what you're supposed to be sacrificing, adding, and changing. Do not forget every night before you go to sleep to reflect on how your day went. What did you do? What could you have done more? If your team did exactly what you did today, would your organization be growing? Guys, setting a goal for the month is not something we say on the 1st, I'm going to be MMB, and then on the 25th we check where we are, and then we go crazy working for 5 days. The importance of writing down your goal at the beginning of the month, breaking it down, seeing everything that's needed, is so you can keep track of it, so you don't fall behind. A goal is something we have to work on every single day. It's not something we wait for to work at the last minute. So, depending on how your team is doing, be proactive. If maybe you see your girls are doing really, really good with VIPs, but you guys are lacking recruitment, you're lacking active lines, you need to up those potential calls. One potential call a week is not going to be enough anymore. Do 3 potential calls a week. Go live with your girls that need to recruit. If maybe your girls are lacking, you and your girls are lacking VIP enrollment, maybe focus more on talking about the products,
Making sure that the people underneath you are recruiting. So they can raise up in rank, therefore you can raise up in rank. Again, and how is this not a pyramid scheme? Because I know I don't need to, recruit 5 people underneath me to be area manager for, the merchandising company I work for. I'm sitting here waiting for my lovely boss to either die, retire, or, whatever, the case may be. Sorry, Anna, those are pretty much, the options. But, and honestly, I don't really want to be area manager anyways in the company because I don't want to chase around people and make sure they're getting their work done because I have a hard enough time making sure I get my own work done. And yeah, I do not want to, deal with that. So, also, I don't remember, my brother recruiting, 5 mechanics underneath him to become owner of a mechanic shop. That didn't happen. Again, me and my camming, I never had to, recruit 5 cam models underneath me to reach, a certain level in camming. Just, if that's all based on what you put into it, how you market yourself, and everything, that that is more your own business than joining an MLM. Like, seriously, if you are struck up for cash, do an OnlyFans. If you're comfortable with it. I know that sounds so weird, but the reason I got into being a cam model when I did was because I hated the MLM structure. And I felt like at the time there was really no other option for me. but it was also something I actually wanted to do. So I'm not sure. I wasn't really in a vulnerable place. I wanted to do it. Let's get on.
Talking about the VIP program, talking about the OFY of the month, showing before and after pictures, showing yourself using the product. But we need to be alert enough to see what our team needs reinforcement or help with, or even what you yourself need reinforcement and help with. And the only way to do that is to check yourself daily. So the next day you can wake up and you can be better, you can talk to your upline, ask for help, strategize what you're going to do. But the one thing we cannot do is wait till the end of the month to come up with a plan. Okay, so every month, all of you need your little plan of what your goals are, how are you breaking them down. If you're going for a rank that you need girls under you, let's say for MMB you need MMPs, who are your 3 MMPs going for MMP? Not 2, 3. You always want one extra just in case. And do these girls know they're going for MMP? Are they working? Do they want to be MMP, or do you want them to be MMP for you? That's also important. That's why you need to communicate. Okay? So just please make sure you start your month organized. You start your month with a plan and with a vision and how you're going to execute. And most importantly, you're keeping track of this every single day. Do not allow yourself to fall behind. Okay? Always strive to be better than you were last month, to do better than you did last month, to double your numbers, to double your enrollments, to double your team. Always strive for more. Do not get complacent. Do not settle in the current rank or situation you are. And even if you're SED, get a bigger downline volume goal. Your goal should be to recruit 5 MMBs a month, to recruit, 1 new director. There's always something to look forward to, but if we don't write it down, life gets in the way, distractions get in the way, we forget our goal, the end of the month creeps up on us, and we're like, oh no, I didn't do anything. So please, please, please make sure you're writing everything down. Make sure you're checking it, reading it twice every day, and make sure you are taking action, okay? Action, action, action. Don't spend all your time planning. Don't spend all your time vocalizing. Action. I wish you all the most amazing month of your life. I hope this helps you get a little bit organized.
I'm going to give her, like, a lot of the things she says about goal planning is, like, what I personally believe is really spot on. I do that a lot. I reflect back on the month and, things like that. But it's more or less, as you can tell, the heavy emphasis on recruiting. It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers to me. And to me, I don't understand how people cannot plainly see it's a pyramid scheme with product. And honestly, you try to educate some people who are deeply involved with MLMs, and we've all seen it. You can't win because they start bringing up feelings instead of actually looking at the facts, and you can't have some days I feel like you cannot have an actual debate with these people without them, deflecting and stuff. It's like, come on. Just actually show me the facts. Don't just, mouth on about something. At least I'm able to bring facts to the table. Anyways, again, like and subscribe, and please let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments. I mean, I don't really know what to say. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.